Hey, all right, guys. I'm going to do a little bit of a boat review on the Liquid Logic Flying Squirrel 95 and the 85. The boat I paddled before was Liquid Logic Hefe, and I come out of the Hefe and got right into 85 and instantly fell in love with the boat. Really great design. But anyway, I'm going to do a little review on it and kind of give my take on the squirrels. Now, the first thing you'll notice about the squirrels is they have a lot of volume. The bow and the stern has a really good amount of volume in them. The second thing that really stands out is the rocker. These boats got a lot of rocker. With all that volume in the bow and the stern, makes for great resurfacing. She does a really good job when you hit the bottom of a drop, coming back up. Resurfaces very well. Excellent. And all the rocker allows for you to catch eddies very easily. Easy to get into an eddy, easy to peel out. The squirrels boof exceptionally well. From small little boofs to the bigger boofs, catch a lot of air. It's amazing how well they boof. I smile boofing the small stuff all the way to boofing the large stuff and getting a lot of air. Straight off the bat, coming from the Hefe into the squirrels is the speed. Very significant when it comes to the speed. Also, another thing about the squirrels, they love to be charged. This is one charging machine. Talk about the stability. They're extremely stable boats. Initial stability is top notch, along with secondary stability. All right, I guess we'll go to the outfitting now. All their boats come standard with the metal bars there. You've got a couple of the bars up in the bow area, and we'll come back here to the stern. You got a couple. You got about 3 points back here on the stern, one right here, one on the other side there. You got another bar back here. The thing I like about the metal bars versus the webbing is the webbing will go flat, so that you pin your boat. The webbing grab loops will flatten out on you, where the metal bars will stay in place, making it easier to slap a carabiner around. All right, back here you'll notice you got the standard drain plug. Pretty easy to unscrew. Pretty standard drain plug. Pretty easy to screw back into place. Drains the boat very well. So now we'll go up here to the outfitting. This is the badass outfitting here. In my opinion, it's some of the most comfortable outfitting that I've ever placed myself down in. It's pretty easy and functional to access the hip pads. Just pull that up. It's velcros right in, attached to the back band, and you can see right here you can hip pad, a little small shim right there. Pretty standard. Comes with the boat when you buy it. Pretty easy to put in. It all velcros and then velcros to the plastic part of the seat. pretty easy, very functional. Now you get the seat. Material comes up. You move the seat forward even more. Pull it up to access the stern. Really easy. Not real complicated at all. Nonetheless, very comfortable. You've got the standard ratcheting back man. Pretty easy to operate. Nothing fancy or complicated, I mean. But to release it, just hit that little plastic piece right there. You've got the thigh braces. They are adjustable. There's a couple screws on this side. Loosen them up, move that back and forth, put it to where you like it, and you're good to go on that. Take a look down here. You've got standard bulkhead, a little piece of foam right there for your feet. Come standard with the boat. You also have one little wing nut holds the rail on for the bulkhead. So, but we go back here behind the seat. I don't know if you can see it very well, but right down here and down here is it's molded into the seat. It's a little loop where you can attach a carabiner or two to secure your throw bag, dry bag, and various other gear and stuff. So there's actually 2 points right there you can connect your beaner into. Up front, right here, is a bungee cord. You can put your water bottle in there. All their boats come standard with a water bottle. I just don't have mine in the boat right now. But you can put a regular water bottle you buy out of the store in there if you want to, or whatever. But up here also is another attachment point, and also have another spot to beaner something in. Now I always keep my throw bag in this spot, and I beaner it into that. So that's where my throw bag goes. Also have a screw right here. You loosen that up. You can move the seat forward and back and adjust it to your liking. So all in all, it's pretty easy to you go buy one brand new, go down to the river with a screwdriver, adjust it to your liking, and put on the river in a matter of minutes, and truck on downstream. So it's really functional outfitting. It's easy to adjust everything to your liking. It's just pretty much ready to go. The specs on the Squirrels. The 85 is 8 foot 9 inches long. The 95 is 8 foot 11.5 inches long. So there is a little bit more length on the 95 than the 85. The width of the boats, the 85 is 25.5, and the 95 comes in at 26.5. So it's a little bit wider. The cockpit length is at 34 inches, and both of them are the same, so they didn't change anything there. The cockpit width is 20.5, and both of them are the same there. The 85 weighs 49 pounds, and the 95 is comes in at 51 pounds. So there is a couple pounds difference. I really can't tell much of a difference at all carrying either boat. It's not really enough for me to tell a huge difference or anything. So, but the volume, the 85, self-explanatory. It's 85 gallons. The 95 is 95 gallons, and the paddler weight range for the 85 is 110 pounds to 210 pounds. And the paddler weight range on the 95 is 170 pounds up to 270 pounds. When from the 85 into the 95 was pretty much effortlessly. The only thing that I had to do different with the 85 versus the 95 is I had to buy 2 of the extra small shims to bring the hip pads closer to my hips, and that's the only thing I had to do differently. As far as the way the boats handle, I cannot tell a difference at all. The only difference I can tell is the 95 is more stable than the 85, and that's simply because I'm at the top end of the weight range on the 85. So it's just was an easy transition, very easy transition. The 95 and 85, the booths are the same, catching eddies, peeling out, running all the rapids that I've ran in them since I've had them. Same feel, same everything, other than the shim and the 95 being a little more stable. All right, the price on these, the Squirrels run $8.99, and if you have it shipped to a terminal, runs about $94. Except for out west, I think it's more expensive to have it shipped out west. But if you live close enough to Asheville, you can go pick one up at Liquid Logic, and they charge a 3% boat tax. So for me, it was cheaper to drive to Asheville and pick the boat up, pay the 3% tax, and the gas money it costs to get out there. It was cheaper than $94. So for me, living little tad bit over 3 hours away, it was cheaper for me to go pick it up than to have it sent to a terminal, which I'd had to go to the terminal, so I'd be using gas anyway. But it was just cheaper for me to do that. The disadvantages, like I said, I really don't have any complaints about the Flying Squirrels, but the disadvantages are Liquid Logic is factory direct now. There are no Liquid Logic kayaks at the outfitter shops at all. So, you know, there are demos. The disadvantage is if you live quite a distance from any of those areas that have the demo centers, you're going to have to drive a great distance or just buy one and take a chance on if you're going to like it or not. But I highly recommend go demo one, try one. I'm fully satisfied with the Flying Squirrel, and they're really great boats. I think Shane hit it out of the ballpark listening to the people and designing this boat. It's really, really great boat, and I'm looking forward to many, many adventures, future adventures in the Squirrel. So I hope my little review helps, and see you on the water. Happy boating.